I spoke to a threat management expert tonight who has handled safety and security like this for entertainers. And you would be surprised what simple things you can do to stay safe when you get trapped in crowd chaos.
So as long as we grab the barrel, right, we control the weapon.
From self-defense to safety manager Dale Brown, who owns Detroit's Threat Management Center, has spent his career training people how to survive violence. In fact, in 1999, he was hired to handle concert security at the Hard Knock Tour featuring Jay-Z and DMX, the first rap concert at the Joe Louis Arena since the infamous NWA concert a decade prior.
We had men sprinting down the aisleways and segmenting off the crowd so they could not feel comfortable coming into the aisleways and clustering the front and then rushing the front and crushing people at the front.
Brown's tactic that cut the crowd, kept people in their seats, and the concert of 20,000 people under control. A much different scene at the Travis Scott Astro World Festival in Houston over the weekend, where 8 people were crushed to death and dozens more injured. A criminal investigation is underway.
The fault of this event problem completely falls on the safety managers. The entertainer is not in charge of safety. They're supposed to be entertaining, and that microphone should have been cut off. All the lights should have flooded the area, should have been taken off of the star and put onto the crowd. And at that moment, all emergency services should have gone to the crowd, into the crowd, and started cutting from the rear.
If security doesn't take the proper steps to control the surging crowd, Brown says there are ways to protect yourself. Stay away from the front. Stay close to the exit, or at least know where it's located. And if chaos erupts, make sure to brace onto your family or friends.
So as you're bracing arms, right, so you got your friends here, there's 2 of you, you're here, so you have a base, and keep your knees bent so you can't push you. Okay. And as they push, you're actually able to brace and push each other back and forth.
But if you are being crushed in the crowd or thrown on the ground of a mosh pit, cover your face, he says, and don't panic.
If you end up on the ground, you'd actually just roll up in a ball and just like that, and just keep all of your extremities covered, so your throat, your eyes.
This will allow you to protect yourself until you are able to break away and breathe freely.
Most importantly, you have to stay calm. The calmer you are, the less likely you are to start to have a panic attack and lose oxygen.
Yeah, pretty scary. And Brown adds, if you are stuck in a surge, you can also put maybe a nearby object by you, like a beam between you and the crowd, to try to also maybe get above it so you don't get trampled. So you really have to think quickly, but also something you think about at a time.
Yeah, something a lot of people might not think about as they head into one of these big venues or a big festival event. And as I was watching your report there, I'm kind of going through the motions too.
So
it's something that we need to sort of refresh. It's been a long time since a lot of people have gone to these big events.
That's exactly right, because so many have been canceled since COVID. Now we're getting back to practice. But if you think about it, they're pretty simple things and important things to keep in mind when we head back into these crowds.